Hello and welcome back to Factorio Vanilla 1.0. In our last episode, we did some upgrades to the base, including copper, or mostly copper. We brought in more trains from an outpost. We now have 3 stations in full being used, all 12 belts coming out, because we needed to add a couple more smelters here in order to supplement the bus, in order to have 4 blue belts on the bus. So we did this crazy splitter shifter thingy here that wedges a half of each of these belts onto each of these 4 belts as needed, of course. As you can see, it's not using it entirely because we don't really need 4 full belts. But also there's another problem. We are not getting in enough iron anymore. We have now, we have 4 stations bringing in iron, and right now none of them are even close to full. I think these are maybe half full at most. Let's see. Yeah, they have hardly any in them. So we need to bring in 4.2k, 5.9. That one's now going to fill up. This one's only at a few hundred. So we need to bring in more iron. So I was looking out here to see where else we could get some iron from. First of all, this patch here, which is iron 2, is not providing enough to keep the trains full that are coming to fill at it. Iron 1, which is up here. We have the same problem. We actually have a train waiting right now because we're not getting enough in here. So we need to find another iron patch. There's 4 million here, which is basically not worth it. But there is 16 million down here, which is pretty delicious. That there is claimed by biters, so I can't really get that very easily. And then I don't want to work east too much. I want to more work west. So we do, if we need to get out here, we do have another 34 million out here. We'll just need to clear the biters out. But we're going to go ahead and claim this 16 million here. So I'm camped out here next to my train. I have a full inventory this time of everything that I expect to have. And the biters are still harassing me relentlessly. Let's go out here, and we'll probably set this station up maybe on this side of the patch. I think. Let's actually, while the train's driving, let me switch out there and see what we can do here. Signals are here. Yeah, that'd be a good place to bring the station in right here. And we'll just do a single station, put 2 trains on it, and just have a linear loading zone. Let's do, yeah, that's what I want. Let's do this one here. Of course, too many lights. I need to come up with better tracks next time, and that's fine. That can be missing a light in order to support the radar. That's fine. And then I think I'm just going to come in here, rip up all of the nature like that, and then we'll just bring the station in right in here and just loop that out around in order to fill it up. So let's grab a station. Actually, I'll just go ahead and grab the train with the station. Let's go out a little bit further. That's good. Or do I... Actually, I don't want the curve, but we'll take the curve anyway. Let's do this part here like this. Shift-click, take the curve out. I didn't bring the station, or the train. Let's do it again. Copy. Okay, I got the signal that time too. Shift-click. Trains, but not the stop name. Actually, we can take the stop name, not fuel though. Blueprint. And then let's just put this, and I forgot to take out the curve, but that's okay. Let's just put it in the line. Maybe I can just put it kind of near up here. Maybe like there. Take that out. And then this train, this stop now needs to be Iron Outpost. Iron Outpost 3. And then the train needs to be fueled. It's going to give it half of a stack of solid fuel. And I just need to change this to Iron Outpost 3 before I forget later. It's the only one that's available right now, which is nice. Full cargo. Move that to the top. And then we can take this out there. Yes, I know. You guys want to go pick some trees. Man, those biters are not happy there either. And then I'm just going to bring this in and this one down like this. There. Perfect. And then let's grab a signal. This goes about here. And then this one goes about there. 1, 2, 3. Nope, one more, or a little bit more. That's good. One more maybe, down. Nope, it was good where I had it. And then there'll be a little bit of room here for another train if we needed it, which we don't need it because this is 1, 2, 3 trains as it is. So here we can bring in power. And then we need to clear out all of these. Do I still have that in my paste queue? From before. There it is. I think I want to bring these north. And then swing them back around through a balancer. Let's see that, but I'll just do it like this because there's only one little square up there. And this can go there. That should be good. Go there. 2, 3, so that's 6. And once again, basically 7 belts, although I will actually get a little bit of an 8th one out of this, which is amusing and kind of annoying that it's always an odd number. I think they do that to us on purpose. And that covers the whole end of the patch. Take these out. This goes. We don't have enough miners. Uh-oh, undo. Vision editing here. Or something. But that's okay, because we got the front half of the patch, and I can bring some more out here and get the rest of them. That one needs to stay. These two can go. This belt's okay because it needs to be there. And okay. Let's see. This one here can go across. Then you can go there. We're also going to run out of belts probably. This one goes here. I always run out of belts. Because I never think to bring more. I change my request. One more row of tree killing here. No, no, no. Straight lines, Wally. And there's the end of the belts. Alright. That's going to take me through that station in order to come back, but that's okay. Let's go here instead, though. A train behind us is going to want to park in that station, so we'll get there first. I really should set up a building train. And if I was going to continue with outposting, I would. But I don't know if I'm going to continue with outposting or not. I don't know how worth it is. Okay. I'm recording this episode a little early, so your responses to the previous episode haven't come in yet. In fact, I'm recording this before that episode drops. So I don't have any feedback on that episode as of yet. But, oh boy, we have a lot of wood and junk to get rid of. But I hopefully will hear a lot on feedback on what you would like to see next. There are also a few other games that I haven't played yet that I kind of have waiting in the wings on Steam that I could weave in here too. So the best place is to come to my Discord because in the next day or two, I want to make the decision of the next game to play. Oops. But I want to, so I may end up taking a day or two off from YouTube just to make sure that I get some feedback logged and get the next game ready. And it's been a long time since I've not released a video in a day, so. Okay, good. We're finally ready to go. Train back here, and we'll just park in here, behind the other one. God, this train's so fast. Oh, crossings, crossings. Its acceleration so fast. We get up to that basically 300 miles an hour instantly, almost. Or kilometers per hour, I should say, not miles per hour. Alright, and we're back. We have more miners. Have at it, folks. What's going on here? Oh, nobody has power yet, right? Maybe I put the balancer right here instead, actually. Right there with that. I do have, actually, that's an 8 to 4, never mind. This can come out. I didn't notice that before, and so can this one. Let's go ahead and grab this now. I think we're pretty satisfied with this minefield. Not minefield, but mining field. Red balancer, 8 to 4. There it is. That can go right there. And then these guys can come in here. There. Yes, I know you're attacking stuff. It's okay. And then we can load that train up. Yep, and ready to go. Let's just grab another blueprint of this train, along with the entities, sure. And I'm just going to put it down right around in here someplace. Give it another half a stack. What do I have that set at, by the way? Oh, I must not have any in the network. Alright, well, we're running out of cell fuel now, which is not a bad thing to run out of in that's not being used. So you can go to Iron Outpost 3. And you can go to Iron Outpost 3. And you can come back to the base. There. And I'll sit there. What do we have here? Okay, we're 6.4 and go, right? No, 8 and go. 8K and go. Hopefully this gives us a sufficient amount of iron. Adding 2 more trains. And once again we have this problem here where the middle belts aren't used as much as the outer ones. But there's a whole lot that can be done about it at this point. My train is going to be much faster, so it's going to have to keep slowing down in order to follow. You can feel it. If you're watching, I'm sure you can feel it pulse, kind of like pulsing, accelerating and slowing down. Even without looking at the numbers here, but it looks like it's between like 200 and 250 or so. But once that ore train gets up to full speed, it's doing pretty good. Okay, so we'll see how this kind of stabilizes, but as you can see, it wasn't very stable. We might end up having to go out and clear some of these other biters here, and free up these patches in order to get enough iron in here. There's a nice patch down there too. That one up there is not bad, and this one's nice. I don't know how nice this one is, but it may be about half the patch, and it's already at 14 million. So, and that one's not all of the patch. And at 19, so it's probably a 20 or 20 something, low 20s. I guess I should go aggravate the biters. That might be fun. We'll wait and see what the how the iron's going to do with the additional 2 trains coming in. Let's go aggravate some biters. Go get in the. I'm gonna go get in the train myself, and we'll just go from wall station to wall station kind of thing, and aggravate them. Is this all nuclear fuel now? Yeah, okay, good. So let's see. We can start here, maybe? And just work our way around the base. I'll park here on this stretch and fire at these ones too. But oh, really? Must be because of the mass of the train or something. The other one was able to break easier. Alright, so we're here. And it's going to do some shooting on its own. And I'll let it go ahead and clear what it can. And then I can supplement. With quite a lot. We can also double check and make sure... Yeah, we're still researching this. Oh no! I forgot. Back here. And wait here. Oh no, how far are you going to... Okay. I want you to wait until something else. I'll just do that same fluid count. Water is greater than 0. And that way it does stay here. Instead of putting it on manual. I could put it on manual, I suppose. So the betters came for us while we were gone. And it automatically kills the worms as well as the spawners. Now we're going over there. Good. And then probably shoot over here, or maybe down here. Over there. Oh, both. Okay. You're gonna get that one? Yeah. That might be about it then. Go ahead and fire on this one. And I want to see what's there too. I think that's just a old cluster of biters, but you never know. There, and there, and there, and there, and maybe that little worm there too. Yeah, it was just a cluster of biters. We killed some of them. A couple of those worms. Wow, we can reach all the way over here. That those range upgrades work out well, I do say. Because this is as far as we were able to go before. Go here. This is the only problem with using the artillery train, is that the range on it is so limited without the manual assistance here. Did I get this one? I don't think so. No. There, and there, there. That's weird. Must be a stale scan. May actually not even need to pull over here. In fact, we don't. Yeah, we'll kill those big clusters of worms, just for fun. There and there. A couple of worms there. Don't know what all that is, but we can probably kill some of it. Here they come. Yeah, we got some of it. Didn't I fire one here? Here they come. Yep, here it is. That's about as far as we can reach. Till this upgrade's finished, anyway. Did I not take care of these ones? Apparently not. One more here. There we go. Oh, there's a spawner down here, too. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. Where do we want to go to next? We're getting attacked a lot more on this side, so let's go over here. Clear that, and then I can add that extra weight condition here. Water greater than 0. I'm tempted to let it sit out here at the forward attack station and just keep shooting to keep it clear. I don't know if that's worth it or not. But we're getting attacked here a lot and here a lot. And I think up here a lot. So maybe that as well. Let's see where we have pollution at. Yeah. I mean, that should have helped this wall a lot. Clearing these biters out down here. But let's see how the bus is doing while we're traveling. Is anything not making it to the end? Batteries are kind of struggling a little. I mean, not, but kind of a little. Otherwise, everything looks pretty good. Let's take a look at. We'll let the train clear the neighboring biters, the neighborhood biters here. Make sure. Oops, that I don't screw that condition up. And then we'll let it clear while we look at actually the production tab. P. Let's do science. And we are consuming. Should be consuming more than that. Maybe we don't have enough labs. We don't have enough labs. We need more labs. Okay. After we finish clearing these biters, we'll probably be out of... be nearly out of shells. Where's my circle at? Why do I not see it? Because I have the pollution on. Oh, I turned off gun ranges. Okay. Yeah, you are done. Okay. I turned off the gun range instead of the pollution. There. That might need another one. Might even need more than that. Do. Nope. Okay, good. There. And then we'll go deal with that issue. After I put the productivity modules in the labs, they slowed down. So actually what we could just do is put some speed modules in the middle. Actually, let's do that. Let me send a bunch of these, and then we will go and do that remotely. That's the easier thing to do. And then we can make, yeah, because we can make the bots do our work for us. Copy a speed module from, say, here. And put it down. Oh, I messed up and put this here. Well, let's just take this out for now. Just gonna, nope, undo. I want to cut this. I'm just gonna shift it over by one more tile, even though it's not gonna be right. Actually, I'm gonna flip it. Oh, we can't flip it either. Take the belt out. I'm just gonna make them sit there. I'll move this when I get back to the base. Paste this down here. Nope, nope, nope. Do not do that. Then we're going to need to put some power along this stretch, I think. And then I should have put in some undergrounds here. Cut this off. And then let's put in some power poles here. I'm just putting them with 2 spaces in between because that's the maximum reach of a power line. That should be good. Let's do this. And then let's take these out. And nope, what, 2 more? Like that. And then I can put this down here. And do I need this one too? Yeah, actually I do. Cut these off. And then I guess I do need to fix this because I'm going to have some science coming in there for that kind. Take these out. And then 1 more of these here. And that one's too far. Excellent. That should help matters. Let's cut this like that. Paste it back down there. Put a belt there. Put a belt there. And that should fix it all. I think. So now we can look at our production statistics in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and kill some more biters while we wait for the numbers to give us like a 1-minute number instead of a instant number. Wow. We've got lots of oat biters out here at the maximum range, don't we? I missed a few of these. I don't know what that is. Probably just a pile of biters. Guess I should do this. Must be getting low on ammo in 1 or more of the cars. And that should have been 1 there too. Or maybe it is. Oh boy, that's a big old patch there. No, it was just a range thing because there's 4 showing up now. As you get close to the edges, depending on which car it is, which wagon, it doesn't always work. Right there on the edge. Wow. That is a lot of biter nests. I mean, this is output out of the pollution range by a lot, but I guess I should only focus on the pollution range. It'd probably be the smarter thing to do. Holy cow. Where's our pollution? Yeah, I'm not going to focus that far out. I'm going to get these ones here instead. But this was a mess down here, so that makes sense. And then I need to clear those up there too. We did get another research, so after that comes mining. Alright, let's look at production statistics while this is finishing up. And focus on science. We're only consuming 6 of the sciences right now. But we're consuming more than we're producing. We are producing roughly 150. That's low, probably because it's not, it's backed up. And we are not consuming yellow right now. Or not producing yellow right now. Oh, yeah, we are. Which one's missing? Gray. Right, we're not... No, there's gray. White. Right, we're not going to produce white all the time. Right. We are not consuming purple right now. That's why purple is slowing down. It's winding down. With energy weapons damage, it doesn't take purple science. The only one that you can actually none of them. None of them use all 7 at the same time. So it depends on what we're researching as to whether we're using gray or purple or yellow, I think. No, yellow's using all of them. So it's gray or purple. We're doing 2 gray. Yeah, the 2 gray and 2 purples. So, yeah. Let's go up here next. I don't think we need to go out here again because we don't have any pollution issues there. Clear that. Add 0 and okay. And we'll just clear some of these biters too. But I think this is theirs are still incoming from the attacks. Wow. And it's mostly biters. There's a bit of spitters in there too, but the spitters are the ones that are actually doing the damage because they're actually spitting at things. And we don't actually have electrical coverage here on this last gun turret. I'm just going to put one of these out here. The bots will go and place that. Let's look at them. They're sneaking up around the edge. And then the spitters spit. And then the bullets can take care. We never did make uranium ammo. Wow. That is appalling. Wow. So let's see. This will clear most of them. I need to clear this nest here, at least that up there as well. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. That was a lot. A lot indeed. And I don't have nearly the right defense up here at the edge. But I summoned a lot that I shouldn't have done, basically. Alright. Let's see. How are we doing here? This needs to go? No, it's still within range of the guns. Maybe we're out of ammo? We're out of ammo. That's why. Okay, clear that. Back to base. And that'll be enough for today's... Yeah, there's 2 points out here that can't be hit. For today's, I think, biter excursion. So, let's turn the pollution off. Let's double check our production stats now. And we are consuming a stable amount, right about 150 per minute, which was the goal. So, of course, Factorio is never done. Eventually, you need to have more and more resources coming in, and that's assuming you just want to maintain an existing base. Of course, in a normal sort of when you go to mega base, you might want to start producing more and more science, or consuming, or using. Yeah, adding the speed beacons in boosted us now to where we're only actually using half of the labs, not even half of the labs that we have with the science we are making. So at this point, we have basically reached our production goal. Eventually, we'll obviously need to add in more trains with copper and iron on them, bringing them in, and of course, eventually stone as well, and coal as well, once this coal patch here is completely gone, which is kind of soonish. That's actually something we would need to do very soon. Wait a minute, we're using power. We actually could even expand our nuclear plant. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Let's look at that. Maybe we're using it... We're using it to charge our accumulators, and probably a little bit at night, too. Let's see. Why did that drop off? That's weird. Actually, we're not using very much steam energy at all. Old-fashioned steam energy. Just enough here to supplement the accumulators as they start failing and before the solar picks up enough. And then to charge the accumulators before we fall back off again. So we're at the point now where we would need to add more power. We're at which either I could expand more solar or I could expand more nuclear. We're at the point now where we probably would want to start upgrading everything in order to outpost, or start outposting everything in order to be able to produce more science. Because right now we're only producing that much. But I'm kind of happy with where we got to in this base. We have plenty of stone left. We have all that iron patch left. And we pretty much did what I intended to do. So if there's anything else you would like to see, and if you didn't comment on the previous video, go ahead and comment on this one, or come and join me in Discord, which you can find in the link in the description below, and let me know what else you might like to see in this base. And if it's nothing else, let me know what you'd like to see next for Factorio, and come to my Discord and talk about some of the other games that I might have available that I could play before we return to Factorio again, or if you want to see Factorio again right away in one of the other mod packs or scenarios or anything like that. But for now, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.